gentlemen, this time I'd like to ask you to please rise and move your caps as we honor the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
A 5'5" senior, 2, Hayden Franco. A 5'7" senior, 8, Destiny Gordon. A 5'5" senior, 14, Sophia Schaefer. A 5'5" senior, 24, Lauren Cornwall. A 5'9" sophomore, 26, Cody Duke. And the libero, a 5'7" senior, 27, Andrea Schneff. Seth Lutzmeyer heads up the Lady Mustang bench, assisted by Elise Beckhardt.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. You just heard the starting lineups for the visiting Mustangs. We'll get the lineups for the Bombers.
A junior, 8, Quinn Rexroad. A senior, number 9, Taylor Adair. A junior, number 11, Kate Stortza. A sophomore, 16, Emily Westerhold. And libero senior number 2, Ellie Duncan. Brian Rexroad heads up the Bomber bench, assisted by number Humes and Cora Venana. Tonight's officials are...
So there are the starting lineups for both teams, in case you missed it. Number 1, Sailor Berry on the Unity side. Number 2, Hayden Frankel. Number 8, Destiny Gordon. Number 14, Sophia Schaefer. Number 26, Cody Duke. The libero, number 27, Andrea Schaffnet. And number 24, Logan Cornwall. For the Bombers starting tonight, it'll be number 1, Catherine Lucairn. Number 3, Kylie Robinson. Number 8, the setter, Quinn Rexroad. Number 9, Taylor Adair. Number 11, Kate Stortzum. And number 16, Emily Westerhold. John Burton on the call with you here in Macomb. And I just realized things are going to get a little more difficult. The student section is sitting right in front of me, standing up, and I can't see anything. So we're going to have to do this game standing up. Not that it's going to affect you guys that much. So getting ready to kick things off here at Macomb High. Again, a little bit of change of schedule. Originally at Washington Street Gym, but at MHS tonight. I believe this is one of the first volleyball games to be called here at MHS tonight. I know for sure it is my first. Might have done one at the start of the season. Can't tell for sure. It'll be the Bombers starting with this serve. That's going to be Emily Westerhold back there. She served 17 service points in the JV game, looking to replicate that here in the varsity contest. Two really, really good volleyball programs. This United squad is definitely tough. Duke taps that one across. This one bumps that to the outside for Lucairn. Dug up in the back row there by Cornwall. This one set back out for Lucairn. She taps that one. Barry on the nice dig up there. And we got a bomber in the net, so it'll be a side out for the Mustangs. They'll get on the board first. Now bring back number 2, Hayden Frankel, to serve. Two really, really tough sophomores on this Unity squad. Sailor Berry, number 1, and number 26, Cody Duke. They play really well for this Mustang squad. And again, just sophomores, so a lot of things to build to there. And then, of course, Sophia Schaefer kind of pulls the whole thing together. And that just makes up for a really, really nice Unity squad. Frankel still back serving after the kill on the Mustang side. Rexroth will set this one up for Adair. She's forced to tip. This one set outside for Sailor Berry, partially off the blocks. Rexroth, quick setup for Taylor Adair, dug up nicely there by Cornwall. And a dig there in the back row by Robinson. This one brought outside for Lucairnen. Sends it into the back row. Berry on the attack, and that'll be dug up by Ellie Duncan. Tipped across there by Quinn Rexroth will be a sports corner kill by the setter. She's able to get the side out for the Bombers. She'll come back to serve. Again, that's number 8, Quinn Rexroth. Serve there goes off Sophia Schaefer, and she's forced to send the free ball across, and it'll land out of bounds. Quinn Rexroth picks up the service point for Macomb. Ties this up at 2. She'll continue to serve. Rexroth's serve will go into the net. So that'll be a side out on the service error. That brings in Abby Plinkington to serve for the Mustangs. Her squad leads by 1, 3-2 is the score. That one dug up by Duncan. Rexroth, quick set out for Lucairnen. Big attack there and a sports corner kill for Catherine Lucairnen. Gets the side out, ties us up at 3. Lucairnen gets the kill. She'll come back to serve. Combs tied with the Mustangs 3-3. Her serve there, dug up by Plinkington. Quick setup here for Schaffner, and that'll be a kill. I think that was hit partially off the blocks. Big kill for Schaffner. Brings back number 26, Cody Duke, to serve. One of those sophomores that we talked about on the Unity side. Rexroth, quick setup there into the middle for Kelly Ladd. Just forced to tap it over the blocks. Duncan digs that one up. Rexroth sends it out for Ladd once again. She hits that one off the block of Schaffner and down. Sports corner kill for Kelly Ladd, unofficially her first of the game. Ties this up once again at 4. Taylor Adair comes back to serve. Adair serve, nice one there, dug up by Schaefer. This one brought to the outside for Gordon, who sends it through the blocks. Rexroth sets up for Jackie Adair on the outside, and she'll head it into the net. It's really a back-and-forth contest here early on. No team able to take more than a 1-point lead. Serve there, nice one-hand save by Rexroth, able to keep it in bounds. This one will be dumped across. Macomb was ready for it. Rexroth bump sets to the outside for Jackie Adair. Her kill is dug up, and that one tipped back through. It'll be another point for the Mustangs. They got the 2-point lead, 6-4. That's number 29, Olivia Keefe, back there serving. That one going to be helped through by Duncan. Big attack in the middle, off the blocks, and good. Destiny Gordon will pick up her first kill of the game. Extend the Mustangs lead out to 3. 7-4 is the score. Keith still back serving. Lucairnen digs that one up in the back row. Rexroth quick set to the outside for Kelly Ladd, who picks up the sports corner kill and the side out for the Bombers. Brings back Kylie Robinson to serve. Macomb trails by 2. Robinson's serve is popped up. This one's set to the outside for Gordon. Nice dig up there by Duncan. McClure is able to help it through there. And Robinson pops that one up. Rexroth bump set to the outside for Adair. Hits it off the block of Gordon. And Rexroth will send it back across, and she'll pick up another kill. Robinson picks up the service point. Rexroth picks up the kill. Bombers trail by just 1. Rexroth continues to work here. Again, we are in set number 1, 7-6. Serve there by Rexroth, gets hit up high into the backboard. That's going to be a service ace. Excuse me, I think I said Rexroth. That's Kylie Robinson back serving. She's able to get the score tied up at 7. Another nice serve there by Robinson, dug up by Cornwall, and Schaefer will send the free ball through. Rexroth will bring this one to the middle for McClure. She just taps it over. This one's set to the outside for Schaefer. Rexroth will dump once again. Nice play there by Gordon, able to get it across. Rexroth brings this one to the outside for Adair, dug up by Cornwall. This one on the outside, that's Schaefer. Pass goes into the net. Rexroth's able to save it, and Jackie Adair picks up the kill. Went off the kind of the chest, face, and upper arms there of Cornwall in the back row, excuse me. Jackie Adair picks up her first kill of the game. Robinson now up to 3 service points, and that's going to be a service ace for Kylie Robinson. So that one went through the hands in the back row. Bombers now take the 2-point lead, 9-7. Another nice serve there, another ace for Kylie Robinson. That was Olivia Keith back there on the service receive, not able to reel it in. Robinson now 5 service points, 3 aces. Cornwall digs it up. This one set up for Gordon. She tips across. Rexroth brings it out for Jackie Adair. Pounds it off Cornwall once again. Sports corner kill for Jackie Adair. And that's going to force a timeout on the Mustang side. Bombers have this 4-point lead, 11-7. With locations in Macomb and Augusta, and with 80 years of car sales experience, Ron Elby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb on East Jackson Street, stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, Chris, or visit www.lbsalescars.com to check out their inventory. Our MHS Fall Sports season-long sponsor is Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling. Since 1960, Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the Greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local Carrier dealer today at 309-833-2852 and find out how Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comfort. So coming back out of the timeout, it's a 4-point advantage towards the Bombers. Robinson served 5 in a row here. Looking to add on. She's picked up 3 aces to go along with it. This one set up for Gordon, blocked by Rexroth and McClure, but Plingington's able to help it across. Rexroth dumps, picks up the sports corner kill. And who would have thought at this point in the game, the setter, Quinn Rexroth, leading all the Bombers in kills. She's up to 3 unofficially. Robinson's got 7 service points. That one going to be helped through, dug up in the back row. Rexroth, quick setup for McClure. She's blocked by Gordon. And Adair tried to make a play there one-handed. Couldn't get it across. It'll be a side out for the Mustangs, but not after giving up the lead. That lead is at 4. Sophia Schaefer, the senior for this Unity team. That one set to the middle for McClure. She drops it off Frankel, and it'll be a sports corner kill for Madeline McClure. Able to get the quick side out back the Bombers' direction. Jackie Adair comes back to serve. Jump serve there. Hit off Keith. That one's going to be tipped over, and Frankel will pick up the kill. Bombers weren't expecting that one. 13-9, Destiny Gordon now back serving for the Mustangs. Her serve will be out of bounds. Side out Bombers. Emily Westerhold comes in to serve again. She served 17 service points in the JV game. That serve will be an ace, picks up where she left off. Service ace for Westerhold. Gives the Bombers a 6-point lead. Westerhold's second serve there is going to be dug up by the Mustangs. This one brought to the front row for Duke. Drops it in between two Bombers in the back row. Will be a kill for Cody Duke, her first of the game. Mustangs get up to double digits. 15-10 is the score. Hayden Frankel will be back serving. Frankel's serve dug up by Duncan. Rexroth will set out for Taylor Adair. Big block in the middle. That was Cody Duke there. That one helped across by Rexroth. Set outside for Sailor Berry. Drops it off the blocks. Nice attempt there by Robinson. I think she kept it up temporarily. We have Mustangs point nonetheless, 15-11. Frankel continues to serve. Buchanan digs that one up. Taylor Adair on the attack. Cornwall is there. This one set to the middle for Duke, who will pick up the kill. Cody Duke picks up the kill for the Mustangs. Starting to fight back into this one. Frankel's serve. I think Kate Storson was kind of trying to get out of the way of that one. Couldn't quite get there in time. So that's going to force a timeout on the Bomber side. The Old Dairy, located at 210 South Lafayette Street, Macomb, Illinois, is serving soup, salads, sandwiches, homemade dessert, Blue Bunny ice cream, and a full-service coffee bar. Breakfast served all day and free Wi-Fi. Visit them online at www.olddairymacomb.com or call 309-837-6700 for your takeout. Macomb's original local sports bar is the Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124. All while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Face-to-face, over the phone, by email, or by text. Choose how you do business with Tom Conklin, State Farm, Macomb. You can reach them at 309-837-1200 or visit them online at www.macombsf.com. Better yet, stop in and get your quote today at 1221 West Jackson Street, of course, in Macomb. Bombers now forced to tip that one through. This one's set to the outside. Duke and Barry there, able to get it across, and that's going to be a kill up front. I didn't quite catch who that was, if it was Adair or Rexroth. (16-13) is the score. Rexroth back serving. Nice serve there, dug up by Cornwall. This one set to the middle for Duke. Partially off the blocks. Stortzman, Rexroth able to flip it back. Whistle blows. Not sure what they called there. Maybe a lift in the front row by Rexroth. And then didn't really see an official signal there. Rexroth quit set to the middle for Ladd. Going to be blocked there. Outside for Adair. That one partially off the blocks of Schaffner. And Rexroth back sets for Taylor Adair, this time on the right side. Fought for at the net, Lou Karanen and Schaffner. It'll be won by the Bombers, so they'll get to pick up the side out there. 17-14. Catherine Lucanen. Nice serve there. Schaefer digs it up. Frankel sets out for Schaefer. Dug up there by Jackie Adair. She'll get bump set on the outside. Nice attack there by Jackie Adair. Able to pick up the Sports Corner kill. Hit that one from behind the spike line, it looked like. Made a play on there, able to keep it alive, and then picked up the nice kill, 18-14. And that serve's going to go off the back row. It'll be a service ace for Catherine Lucanen. And that'll force a timeout on the Mustang side. Bombers lead 19-14. We'll take a quick break as well. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. for Honor Brothers Heat and Cooling's presentation of Bombers Volleyball.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
When my parents told me they'd be using Adam's Experts, I felt a bit replaced. I mean, they always called me to remove their viruses or get their printer connected to Wi-Fi. He even set up their new Roku.
How do I adopt a new son?
But then he taught me a few things. And now, we're like tech brothers.
Adam's Experts. Repair, maintenance, and setup for all your home technology needs.
Back here in Macomb, Bombers have the lead 19-14. That one dumped down by Ladd in the front row, and that's going to be a kill there. I believe that was Schaffner on the attack. It'll be a side out for the Mustangs, 19-15. And that serve will go out of bounds, so the Bombers are the first team to 20. They hang on to a 5-point lead. Taylor Adair comes back to serve. Again, we are in set number 1. Adair serve deep into the back row. Did it go off Cornwall? It did not, so it'll be a service error and a side out back to Unity. That brings in Olivia Keith to serve. Olivia, that's a new one. Haven't heard that one before. Olivia, that sounds a lot better. She says, whatever you can do, I can do better. Answers there with the service error. Brings back Kylie Robinson to serve. She has 7 service points. I believe she served all 7 of those in a row here earlier on in set number 1. Schaefer brings this one all the way up front for Gordon. She'll pick up another service point there. Kylie Robinson now with her team leading 22-16. Yeah, it'll be a service ace as that one went off Olivia Keefe. Now unofficially up to 9 service points on the night. She leads all players with 4 aces. Picked up another one there, 23-16. Bombers 2 points away from closing out set number 1. Nice serve there. Pass goes into the net. Keefe will help it through. Rexrow, quick set to the middle, kind of hit it over the net. And Rexrow will dump that one. Schaefer on the outside. Hits it off the block of McClure and drops it home. Just Sophia Schaefer's first kill unofficially. You like to see Unity get the ball to her a little more often. She was selected to the all-tournament team down there earlier in the year in Southeastern for the Southeastern Suns Ladies Classic. Sophia Schaefer will pick up the service point there. And in case you missed it, we got a rematch at the championship game of the Southeastern Lady Suns Classic. Southeastern is taking on Illini West in Augusta tonight. Dwayne Hulett's on the call for that one, so make sure you go back and watch that or kind of flip between them. That is destined to be a good matchup. It was a great game when they played it earlier on this year. And Jackie Adair is going to be in the net there. So the Mustangs starting to roll back into this one. 23-20. Sophia Schaefer continues to serve. That serve dug up by Robinson. Rexrow quick set for McClure, partially off the block of Gordon. Frankel sets Gordon, big block in the middle. Adair and McClure. Bump set out for Barry, and she's blocked by McClure. And that pass will go out of bounds. Set point for Macomb. It'll be in the hands of number 4, Jackie Adair. Trying to give her squad the win here in set number 1. Adair serve dug up by Keith. This one brought to the outside for Sailor Barry. Dug up by Duncan in the back row. Adair from the back row drops it off Schaefer. Frankel outside for Barry once again. Blocked by McClure. Can't keep it in bounds. That was a nice block there. I thought for a second it was going to find a home along this near sideline. Rexroth brings it out for Lukernan, partially off the tape. Keefe sends it back across for Barry, who drops it off McClure. Seems that's going to be Macomb point there. Okay, that stayed on the Unity side. I thought from where I was standing, it went off McClure and landed on Macomb's side. Sorry about that. Again, we're kind of at an off angle here tonight. So Macomb takes the first set, 25-21. And that's how things will round out. We'll go over some quick stats here on the Macomb side. Catherine Lukernan with 1 kill, 1 ace, 2 service points. Kylie Robinson, 4 aces, 9 service points. Jackie Adair has 3 kills. Quinn Rexroth, the setter, leads Macomb in kills with 4 and 1 service point. Kelly Ladd has 2 kills. Madeline McClure has a kill. And Emily Westerhold has an ace and a service point on the Unity side. Sailor Berry came on late there in set number 1. She has 3 kills. Hayden Frankel has 2 kills and 3 service points. Destiny Gordon has a kill. Sophia Schaefer has a kill and 3 service points. Cody Duke has 2 kills. Same for Andrea Schaffnet. And Olivia Keith has 2 service points. That's how things rounded out in set number 1. We'll take a quick break here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, and be back with you before the start of set number 2.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up, I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
Back here at MHS, again, Macomb took set number 1, 25-21. And I got to say something here. And I am within earshot of the student section, so we'll see how this goes over. They just did the roller coaster ride thing between sets here. It was one of the weakest roller coasters I have ever seen. So that Macomb known for having one of the better student sections in the area, but that roller coaster was pitiful. So anyway, we'll get back to the game here. 25-21 was the score in set number 1. Mustangs will start with the serve. Quite a few guys on listening to us. Make sure to get into that live chat. Let us know where you're listening to us from, who you're rooting for. This one's set up for McClure, and she'll drop it down for a sports corner kill. Starts off the scoring hot for the Bombers. Brings back Kylie Robinson to serve. She leads all players with 9 service points and 4 aces. Had a nice night back there serving. That one's dug up by Schaefer. Duke will send it across. Rexroth set to the outside for Jackie Adair. Schaffnet is going to be partially blocked by Adair, and she's able to keep it on the Mustang side. Macomb point. Robinson now up to 10 service points. 2-0 is the score, and that's going to be a service ace. I believe that was Schaefer and Cornwall back there, just kind of looked at each other. Neither one wanted to take it. It was a nice serve. Placed it right between them in the back row. Robinson attacks Schaefer once again, and it'll be another service ace. Kylie Robinson picking up where she left off in set number 1, back-to-back aces. has served 3 in a row for the Bombers. That serve goes partially off the net. Schaefer slides and is able to save it. Schaffnet sends it across, dug up by Duncan. And Jackie Adair attacks on the outside. That one goes off the bottom of the basketball hoop. And it'll be helped through by Cornwall, but dumped back down by Madeline McClure. Bombers running on all cylinders here, 5-0. Robinson continuing to serve. That one dropped off Schaefer. Frankel will set to the middle for Duke, partially off the block of McClure. Rexroth will dump. Schaefer's there to dig it up. This one set to the outside for Schaffnet. Bombers a little bit of trouble, but able to get it across. Nice play there, able to stick with it. Set outside for Barry, partially off the block of McClure. This one set to the back row for Luke Harrinan. Hits it off Cornwall on the overpass. Rexroth tips it through. Schaffnet outside for Barry, taps it back across. Adair makes a diving play and did a nice job, able to stay on the Macomb side. Pretty nice volley here by both squads as that one's tapped over the block. Adair pops it up. Robinson sends the free ball across. Brought to the outside for Barry on the attack. Duncan's able to punch it into the air and overpass. Barry, Robinson, Luke Harrinan, and Adair able to send it back through. Man, what a volley we got going on here. Duke taps it over the block, dug up by Duncan. Into the back row for Luke Harrinan, and that's how it'll end. Gotta let the voice recover a little bit off that one. That was a nice long volley. Unfortunate Macomb wasn't able to come away with it. Plinkington back serving. Her serve will go out of bounds. Macomb side out. Jackie Adair back serving. Jackie Adair's serve will be out of bounds. Service error, Mustangs side out. Brings back Cody Duke to serve. 6-2 is the score in favor of the Bombers. Started off this one 5-0. Duke serve dug up by Duncan. Rexroth brings it to the outside. Overpass there is going to be dumped back across by Schaffnet. She'll pick up the kill. Mustangs got the lead cut in half now, 6-3. Duke continues to serve. Short serve there. Barry clears the net. Robinson bumps it across. Going to be tapped through by Schaefer. Rexroth brings this one to the outside for Luke Harrinan. Off the blocks and off Frankel and good for a sports corner kill. Kathleen Luke Harrinan able to pick up the side out for the Bombers. That brings in Emily Westerhold to serve. 7-3, the advantage in favor of Macomb. Again, we are at Macomb High School here tonight, opposed to where we usually play our volleyball games in Washington Street Gym. That one's going to be hit out the back. That'll be Westerhold picking up the service point and a point for the Bombers. Westerhold serve, dug up by Schaefer. Frankel sends it across, and that's Adair. Dug up by Luke Harrinan. Rexroth brings it outside for Luke Harrinan once again, dug up by Cornwall. Bump set there, Plinkington will send the free ball across. Rexroth goes to tip it, kind of rolls along the tape there, falls on the Mustang side. Rexroth will set this one out for Adair. One-hand dig by Plinkington, and the Mustangs able to send it back over. Robinson pushes it into the back row. Cornwall and Plinkington are there. Schaefer sends the free ball across. Rexroth outside for Adair on the slide. Dug up there, and that's going to be a missed pass by Sophia Schaefer. Another Bombers point, another point for Emily Westerhold. And a timeout. Where else but on the court? King Family Chiropractic, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, support all area student athletics. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. To set an appointment, call 309-837-6932. They also perform DOT/CDL physicals for just $85. Western Illinois University. Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out. At WIU, there's limitless potential with campuses in Macomb, Quad Cities, and online. Visit them at wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out. Do you need ice for your upcoming event? Look no further. Midwest Ice has you covered. Midwest Ice is Central Illinois' newest ice delivery service. We deliver ice directly to your event. Call Blaine Wrench at 309-351-8192 for a quote today. Out of the timeout, Bombers got the 6-point lead, 9-3. Westerholt still back serving for Macomb. That serve deep into the back row, dug up by Cornwall. This one set up for Schaffnet, partially off the tape. Rexroth brings it to the outside for Luke Karanen, who drops it home for a sports corner kill. Luke Karanen's kind of been a little bit quiet tonight in the kill department as compared to usual. But Macomb kind of spreading the love around. McCarran has 3 kills. Jackie Adair has 3 kills. Rexroth has 4. McClure has 3. So not relying so much on Luke Karanen there on the outside. But still able to maintain a lead. Schaffnet back serving. Rexroth digs it up. Rexroth quick set to the middle for Taylor Adair. It goes off Cornwall, and free ball will be sent through. Duncan, Rexroth outside. Luke Karanen off the blocks and down. Sports corner kill for Catherine Luke Karanen. Gets the Bombers side out. 11-4 is the score. Quinn Rexroth comes back to serve. Rexroth's serve will go into the net. Service error and a side out for the Unity Mustangs. Sophia Schaefer now back serving. Rexroth, quick set to the middle for Kelly Ladd. And Barry tried to punch it across. That'll be a point for the Bombers. Kathleen Ukaranen serving for Macomb. They got the 7-point advantage. Frankel outside for Barry, and they're going to say it was inbounds. That'll be a kill for Sailor Barry. She's now up to 4 on the night. Destiny Gordon back serving. Rexroth, quick setup for Taylor Adair. Pounds it off the block. Sports corner kill. Unofficially, Taylor Adair's first of the night. She gets the kill. She'll come back to serve. That one hit off Keith in the back row. Bumped up to the front. Schaefer will send the free ball through. Rexroth sets up for McClure. A little bit of a mishit there. They're going to call a net violation on the Mustangs. Thought they were going to call it on McClure there for a second. Either way, it'll be Macomb point. 14-6 is the score as we got a timeout on the court. We'll take a quick break as well. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented. Back here at Macomb High School, Bombers got the lead 14-6. Again, big night of volleyball. Of course, we got the Unity Mustangs and the Macomb Bombers playing here tonight at MHS, but down in Augusta Southeastern, a rematch of the Southeastern Sons Lady Classic Tournament finalists. Of course, that's the Sons of Southeastern and the Chargers from Illini West. Quick score update down there in Augusta. Chargers took set number 1, and they are currently leading 17-16 in set number 2. Again, the Suns came out during the tournament, were able to win that one in 2. So a big rematch down there in Augusta. But Macomb leads here 15-6. Set to the middle for Barry, who will hit it into the net. Bombers take a 10-point lead. Served by Taylor Adair. Going to be helped across there by Duke, and that'll be a kill. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention that the team that placed third down there in Augusta was these Unity Mustangs. Played well down there. They were actually able to knock off Southeastern, I do believe. Macomb really has blown out a big lead. I didn't expect the lead to be this big at any point here in the varsity contest. I figured this one would be a lot closer contested, but this Bomber squad really flexing a little bit of muscle here tonight. Robinson sends that serve off Schaefer. Brought to the outside for Schaffnet. Robinson digs it up. Rexrow picks up another kill. Robinson picks up another service point. (18-17) Bombers with the 11-point lead. Robinson sends that serve off Schaefer. That would be tipped over the blocks by Duke. Rexrow will dump once again. Schaefer digs it up. Set outside for Sailor Berry. Robinson pops it up, and there's no Bombers there on the other end. Side out Mustangs. Plinkington comes back to serve. Her squad trails by 10 here in Macomb. And Plinkington's serve will go out of bounds. Jackie Adair back serving. That one tipped up and over by Frankel. Set to Adair in the back row, way out of bounds. Trying to hit that one to Industry. Bombers still lead by 10. Cody Duke back serving. 19-9 is the score. Duke serve, dug up by Duncan. Rexrow quick set to the middle for McClure and out of bounds. Duke picks up a service point. Mustangs cross over the 10-point threshold. Or into the 10-point threshold, not quite over it yet. Rexrow brings this one outside for Lucanen off the block of Schaffner. Rexrow sends this one to the middle. McClure's forced to tip it across. Frankel brings it to the outside for Schaefer. Nicely dug up there by Robinson. Rexrow trying to go for another kill. Nice scramble play there, but not able to keep it across. That was Kate Stortzman trying to send it back over. Be another service point for Cody Duke. Duke continues to serve. Rexrow sets this one out for Lucanen, who picks up the sports corner kill. Kathleen Lucanen now tied for the lead in kills with the setter Quinn Rexrow. They both have 5. 22-11 is the score. That one served up by Westerhold. That one's going to be, they're going to say that was blocked by Lucanen in the middle there. I thought it went off the tape. Rexrow sets out for Lucanen. She pops the 3 ball over. This one outside for Schaffner, blocked by Adair and Rexrow. This one outside for Adair, big swing there. Plinkington digs it up, set back outside for Schaefer, taps it over the block. Robinson's there, outside for Lucanen once again, and she will hit it into the net, hitting air and a side out. Brings it back Andrea Schaffner. Her team trails by 8. Serve dug up by Duncan. This one set to the middle for Taylor Adair, and she'll send it out of bounds. Schaffner picks up the service point. Another serve there by Schaffner. It will be a service ace on the miss pass. And we will see a Bombers timeout as they're starting to leave the door open a little bit for these Unity Mustangs here in set number 2. Palm Plus is proud to have served Macomb and the surrounding area for over 20 years, providing cash for most items to value. Palm Plus is the area's largest seller of used items, including firearms. They also provide on-site jewelry repairs and are open 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday. They have a great selection of jewelry, electronics, tools, and video games. Located at 324 West Jackson Street in Macomb. McDonald District Hospital Athletic Trainers and the MDH Rehabilitation Center with locations in Bushnell and Macomb provide expert help to all area student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonald District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. And again, we want to give a big shout out to MDH. They've been the title sponsor here on TSSR for as long as we've been doing this, basically, the past couple years. Bump set to the outside for Taylor Adair, goes through the hands of Plinkington. And that'll be a kill for Taylor Adair. Bombers now lead 21-14. Quinn Rexroth back serving. Robinson checks out. Kelly Ladd comes in. Rexroth serve. Nice job there. Cornwall digs it up. Gordon on the outside. Blocked by Ladd and Adair. Another block by Ladd and Adair, but able to get it back across. This one popped to the outside for Luke Karanen, who will pick up the sports corner kill. Rexroth still back serving. Bombers 3 points away from closing out this game here in set number 2. That one helped through by Cornwall. Rexroth, quick setup for Adair. Dug up, but the pass will be sent out of bounds. Serve here by Rexroth. Set out for Schaefer. Pass goes into the net. Ladd's there. Rexroth attacks from the back row. Able to get it across. Gordon attacks in the middle. Off the blocks. Diving save by Duncan. And Lucanen takes a swing on the outside, but it's dug up by Cornwall. This one outside for Schaefer. Pass almost goes into the net. Kate Stortson from the back row. Sends it off the back of Kelly Ladd. So it'll be another Mustangs point, 23-15. Again, trying to get another score update on the game down there in Augusta. Rexroth sets it out for Luke Karanen, who will keep that one in bounds. Sports corner kill for Catherine Lucanen. And the Bombers just 1 point away from winning set number 2. It'll be in the hands of Catherine Lucanen. Again, they lead by 9 on set pointed course. Frankel sets it out for Barry. Dug up there by Adair. Quick set to the middle for Ladd. Kind of throws it into the back corner. Barry shoots a push shot through. Rexroth sets outside for Taylor Adair, who will hit it out of bounds. So we'll play a little bit longer here at MHS. In Augusta, the final in set number 2 was 25-19 in favor of the Chargers. So the Suns and the Chargers are now tied up at 1-1 on the season series. Again, a side out for Macomb would be a game winner. That one dug up by Rexroth. One-hand dig there by Lucanen, and the Bombers are able to get it across. Duke taps it over the block in the middle. Picks up the kill, puts a stop to that madness for a second, but what a play there by the Bombers, able to keep that in. Gordon trying to get her team back into this one. Mustangs trail by 7, but that will be a game winner on the Sports Corner kill, courtesy of Kelly Ladd. And that's how things will round out here in Macomb. We'll take a quick break, be back with you for some final stats, and then get things wrapped up right here on TSSR Game Time Live's presentation of Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling's Macomb Bomber Volleyball.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck. And
I see acute injuries on the field. I see ankle sprains. I see ACL knee injuries, as well as in the clinic. It's very rewarding to see them from on the field injury to rehab to transition back to their event.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up, I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
Back here at MHS, Bombers win this one in 2 against the visiting Unity Mustangs for set. Man, that was rough. Score of the first set, 25-21. Knew I'd find the words eventually for that. Score of the second set, 25-17. Of course, both of those in favor of the Macomb Bombers. We'll go over some stats here. We'll start off with the Unity Mustangs. Sailor Berry had 4 kills on the night. Hayden Frankel had 2 kills and 3 service points. Destiny Gordon had a kill and a service point. Sophia Schaefer, only 1 kill on the night, 3 service points for her. Cody Duke had 4 kills and 3 service points. Andrea Schaffnet had 3 kills, 1 ace, and 2 service points. And Olivia Keith rounds things out with 2 service points. On the Bomber side, we'll go down the list here. Catherine Buchanan, 7 kills on the night. She led everybody in the game on both sides in the kill department. She also had an ace and 2 service points to go along with it. Kylie Robinson had 6 aces and 14 service points. So a nice night serving from Robinson. She led all players in both categories there. Jackie Adair had 3 kills on the night. Quinn Rexroth, the setter, had 5 kills and 4 service points. Taylor Adair had 2 kills, 2 service points. Kelly Ladd had 3 kills. Madeline McClure picked up 3 kills. And Emily Westerhold had 1 ace and 4 service points. So I think that's how we'll wrap things up here in Macomb. So for John Burton and Tegan Perry, who did a great job on the camera as usual, this has been TSSR Game Time Live's presentation of Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling's Macomb Bomber Volleyball.